In today's show, Bitcoin price stalls as traders warn that the Bitcoin price could dip lower than $55,000. In today's show, I'll be breaking down the latest technical analysis from crypto trader Cantor and Clark, as well as Crypto Ed, checking out the latest wisdom from Max Keiser in response to Thiel calling Bitcoin a Chinese financial weapon. Max responded, Bitcoin is a financial weapon used against fiat money and central banks that anyone and or any country can use to defend themselves. Mentioning China uniquely is a misleading statement by Peter Thiel. I couldn't agree more. Also in today's show, crypto sentiment falls. Even as Bloomberg tips Bitcoin will hit $400,000. That's right, Bitcoin is on similar ground as the 55x gain in 2013 and 15x in 2017. To reach price extremes like those years in 2021, Bitcoin would approach $400,000 per BTC, according to this new report by Bloomberg entitled Rising Bitcoin Adoption Tide. I'll be breaking down all the highlights for you right here in today's show. Also in today's episode, I'm going to be sharing the 3 reasons why Enjin Coin price surged by over 40% in the past 24 hours. That's right, Enjin Coin has been on an absolute tear, surpassing $3 and hitting a new price discovery mode. I'll be breaking this down for you in today's show. Also in today's episode, crypto traders should buy Ethereum over Bitcoin, according to billionaire Mark Cuban. He explains why. I'll be breaking this down for you in today's show. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. As you can see, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all the major altcoins are back in the green and breaking out. But where's the Bitcoin price likely to go from here? Find out all this, plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day, so be sure to smash that subscribe button. That's right, and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. I also like to point out I'm about to smash 40,000 subscribers today, so I just want to say I greatly appreciate your continued support. And before I kick off today's show, in case you missed Tika Tawari's live event entitled Crypto's Next $1 Trillion Coin, you can still check out the replay for a limited time. Tika picked Bitcoin back in 2016 when it was trading at $428, and those of you who listen are now up about 150x. But if you missed the boat, please don't panic, because Tika believes he discovered the next $1 trillion coin. Now check this out. Bitcoin breaking the $1 trillion barrier sent other cryptos into what we call escape velocity, delivering stunning returns from 1,200%, 17,000%, and even as high as 38,000%. And these are the actual returns from some of Tika's top picks. That's why it's so paramount to check out this replay for a limited time. Simply click the link right down below. It'll take you here, enter your best email address, then click the button that says sign me up, and it will redirect you to this limited time replay. Enjoy, and cheers to the next $1 trillion coin. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV. We have a lot to cover. Let's just dive right in. Bitcoin barely recovered its losses on Thursday as fresh doubts emerged about the bull run continuation this month. And you're looking at the 1-hour Bitcoin candle chart. After sliding 5% on Wednesday, Bitcoin saw a modest rebound this morning of about 57,500 at this time. And following multiple failed attempts to crack resistance close to new all-time highs, analysts were becoming wary of a further dip and a temporary halt to further price gains. Philby, a co-founder of Trading Suite, Decent Trader, described this week's current floor of 56,760 as not a convincing bottom. As reported on Wednesday, funding rates among trading platforms call for a shakeout of leveraged long positions from those overly bullish on the continuation. For Philby, those rates remain way too high, he told subscribers of his Telegram trading channel. And popular Twitter trader Cantor and Clark, meanwhile, pointed to Bitcoin's 20-week moving average as a classic line in the sand for price performances, still lingering at around $40,000. Checking out his latest tweets, more fuel for why I think April/May puts a lid on Bitcoin until later in the year. Simple as it is, the 20-week moving average with the 2 standard deviation band above. At some point, these meet. Either it comes to us or we come to it. Hard to imagine this takes plus much higher up. And he also tweeted, there is more to my belief than just the above, as I have stated a few times before. But in the near future, what do you expect from Bitcoin? A 2x? DeFi can crush that in the coming months. Also, macro turns favorable for the Bitcoin bulls despite institutional interest continuing in recent weeks, fueled by major new adoption announcements from banks. Signs of a slowdown were also beginning to show on the day. The Purpose Bitcoin Exchange Traded Fund saw a slight reduction in its Bitcoin holdings after consistent growth, with its assets under management dipping in tandem from highs of $976 million to now $944 million. The Purpose Bitcoin ETF is the Canadian-based one. Also, fellow institutional portal, the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, maintained its negative premium. Meanwhile, a phenomenon that has put pay to further Bitcoin accumulation, since February, but not all traders are doom and gloom. For trader Crypto Ed, the ultimate market trajectory was clear. He recently tweeted on crypto Twitter, Bitcoin update, not in a rush to get in a position, 54,000 first or up from here. Both mean we're starting a strong third leg and plenty of upside waiting for us. Bitcoin will break $60,000 and finally go much higher. My plan for entries on the second chart, as you can see right here on your screen. Now, I agree with Crypto Ed. I remain bullish, and beyond crypto, a buoyant outlook for the United States markets coupled with the weakening dollar could further serve Bitcoin's purpose in the short term. You're looking at the dollar index right here. You can just see it on the steady decline, and as they say, Bitcoin has no top because fiat has no bottom. With excess savings, new stimulus savings, huge deficit spending, more quantitative easing, a new potential infrastructure bill, a successful vaccine, and euphoria around the end of the pandemic, the U.S. economy will likely boom, noted JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon in his annual shareholder newsletter earlier this week, which is always interesting considering Jamie Dimon once called Bitcoin a fraud and threatened to fire any of his employees for trading the king of all crypto. Now let's check out the latest wisdom from Max Keiser, responding to Peter Thiel calling Bitcoin a Chinese financial weapon. Max shared, Bitcoin is a financial weapon used against fiat money and central banks that anyone and or any country can use to defend themselves. Mentioning China uniquely is a misleading statement by Peter Thiel, and I couldn't agree more. Let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. Max Keiser's short-term target for Bitcoin is 77,000, and his peak high prediction for this year is 220,000 per BTC. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments right down below. And before I break down our next story of the day, crypto sentiment falls even as Bloomberg tips Bitcoin will hit $400,000 per Bitcoin. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market. We can see Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all the major altcoins currently pumping. And in the green, Bitcoin is up 1.3%, trading just above 57,400. Ethereum up 1.3%, now back above $2,000. Polkadot now back above $40, up 1.5%. And Binance Coin up 6.5%, trading at $410. All right, now let's break down our next story of the day. Analytics company Sentiment reports that crypto sentiment has fallen to a near record low level for 2021, even as some experts are doubling down on a $400,000 Bitcoin price target. Sentiment nosedive following Bitcoin's drop below 60K to its current price of about 57,000 and Ethereum's dip of under 2,000 this week. According to Sentiment, Ether is currently trading just above $2,000. Checking out their most recent tweet on crypto Twitter, the crowd mood towards Bitcoin and Ethereum appears to have dropped to extreme negative territory after Bitcoin fell back under $60,000 and Ethereum dipped back under 2,000 this week. Historically, buying during this level of FUD and fear is a bullish opportunity. As you can see right here on your screen, it shows you sentiment towards Bitcoin and Ethereum revert back to year low negative fear moods. But other analytics platforms show a less convincing shift, with crypto predictive data platform Augmento seeing sentiment slide from bullish to slightly bearish. The alternative crypto fear and greed index, meanwhile, shows almost no change, with the counter still clearly sitting at greed, as you can see right here on your screen. And yesterday's sell-off, which saw the entire crypto market cap drop briefly below $1.8 trillion before stabilizing around $1.9 trillion, doesn't appear to bother seasoned analysts. Quantum economics founder Matty Greenspan stated in his April 8th newsletter that the dip took place on relatively low volumes, as you can see on your screen right here, brought to you by Masari. He noted that Bitcoin miners seem to have not even noticed the dip, with the network's hash rate reaching a new all-time high of 179 million exahashes, adding that miners are hoarding Bitcoin right now instead of selling it back onto the market. This is often taken as a sign that they expect higher prices. Also like to point out that the Bitcoin price tends to follow the hash rate, so when the hash rate breaks out to a new all-time high, the Bitcoin price typically follows. Also, history suggests that Bitcoin is only just getting started. Released on Monday, a new report by Bloomberg Intelligence strategist Mike McGlone predicted Bitcoin could soon approach $400,000 based on past Bitcoin bull runs, adding the following. In September, 180-day volatility on the crypto about matched the all-time low from October 2015. From that month's average price, Bitcoin increased a little over 50x to the peak in 2017. Also, checking out this tweet from the Bitcoin archive, they point out Bitcoin on similar ground as the 55x gain in 2013 and 15x gain in 2017. To reach price extremes like those years in 2021, Bitcoin would approach $400,000, as you can see right here on your screen. Bloomberg also released this report entitled Rising Bitcoin Adoption Tide. I'll include this in the show notes below the video in the description for you to reference and check it out for yourself. Now for some of the highlights, although it doesn't give a specific time frame for when this peak might be achieved, the report does specify that over the next quarter, the Bitcoin price is likely to breach 60K resistance and head towards $80,000. I agree with this 100%. I feel Bitcoin is more likely to break out to 80K, reaching new all-time highs versus dropping dropping all the way back down to $40,000. I just don't see that happening. Bitcoin analytics account Ecoin Metrics tweeted that historically the Bitcoin price broke out between 300 and 350 days from the previous halvings. We are currently 329 days from the latest halving. If it plays out anything like the previous halving, next May could see a Bitcoin price pass $700,000 per BTC or drop to well below $40,000. Which do you think is more likely to play out? Let me know in the comments right down below. Checking out their tweet right here. Bitcoin after the halving April 6, 2021, 329 days after the third halving, Bitcoin at $57,948, waiting for a breakout. Touche. And as you can see right here, May 12, 2021, they project Bitcoin could hit $387,000. And before I break down our next story of the day and I share the 3 reasons why the Enjin Coin price surged by now over 40% in the past 24 hours, as well as crypto traders should buy Ethereum over Bitcoin, according to billionaire Mark Cuban. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market cap, sitting above 1.9 trillion with 172 billion in volume in the past 24 hours. And Bitcoin dominance still on the decline, now at 55.3%. And checking out the Bitcoin market cap, we're sitting just above $1.06 trillion. And checking out the top gainers within the top 100, Enjin Coin leading the pack, up 41% for the day, trading just under $3. Bitcoin Gold up 37% for the day and 157% for the week, trading above $103. 1 inch up 34%, trading at $6.35. And Harmony up about 33%, trading at 16.4 cents. All right, now let's break down our next story of the day. The price of Enjin, the native token of the blockchain gaming and NFT-focused project, has surged by more than 30%, now over 40% in the last 24 hours. And I like to point this out. This was one of Tikatwari's picks from his previous report that he published late last year. I picked up ENJ when it was trading at under 8 cents, so my gains are now over 30x. Thanks to Tikatwari. I just want to point that out and give credit where credit is due. There are 3 major factors behind ENJ's strong short-term uptrend, namely the Coinbase listing. They just got listed on Coinbase Pro, the technical momentum, as well as the interest around JumpNet. Now, the Coinbase listing intensifies the interest in Enjin Coin, as it should. The price of Enjin Coin has been on a gradual uptrend throughout the past month. Ever since the project announced the release of Efinity and JumpNet, ENJ started to see a large rally when Coinbase, the top U.S. exchange, announced it would allow users to trade ENJ, an event that was highlighted in Cointelegraph's Markets Pro. Additionally, the Vortex score exclusive to Cointelegraph flipped green prior to the rally, as seen in this chart right here on your screen. The Vortex score is an algorithmic comparison of historic and current market conditions derived from a combo of data points, including market sentiment, trading volume, recent price movements, as well as Twitter activity. On Thursday, Coinbase Pro announced, starting immediately, we will begin accepting inbound transfers of 1 inch ENJ, NKN, OGN to Coinbase Pro. Trading will begin on or after 9 a.m. Pacific Time Friday, April 9th, if liquidity conditions are met. A Coinbase listing typically serves as a major catalyst for alternative cryptos because it introduces the asset to the United States retail market. That's right, cryptos tend to typically pump as soon as they're announced being listed on Coinbase or Coinbase Pro. Now, the launch of JumpNet and Efinity is crucial as well. Enjin is also launching 2 crucial products in the up and coming months, Efinity as well as JumpNet. Efinity is a gaming and NFT-focused blockchain that runs on Polkadot. Efinity would be the first blockchain network that is solely optimized for non-fungible tokens. Since there is significant hype around NFTs and the sector is rapidly growing, the interest in Efinity is also rising fast. That's right, many influencers are all over NFTs, including Paris Hilton, Snoop Dogg, and even Tom Brady, considered one of the best NFL players. Now, Peter Morick, head of the public affairs at Parity Technology, shared, minting NFTs on legacy networks is expensive financially and environmentally. Polkadot has been designed to solve these structural shortcomings, providing a platform for launching the kind of product-grade infrastructure Efinity represents for NFTs, cheaper for creators and cleaner for the climate. Now, how many of you are currently bullish on Enjin Coin? Let me know in the comments right down below. I've been bullish on this for the longest time, as I've been talking about it right here on the show. Atop Efinity, Enjin is also releasing JumpNet, which is a 2-layer scaling solution for Enjin. JumpNet allows users to transact using ENJ on gaming platforms with faster and cheaper transactions, which is expected to improve the gaming experience in the Enjin ecosystem. Mike Abundo, the committee chairman of the FinTech Philippines Association, shared the following. Good luck to the Enjin community on the launch of JumpNet. JumpNet enables fast and free transactions for ENJ and Enjin game items. This is a pretty big deal, by the way. That means you can throw your favorite streamer a powerful Enjin sword right when they need it in battle, then throw them ENJ when they win. So there you have it. Also, we have technical momentum, which is accelerating, another massively bullish indicator. According to the pseudonymous trader Rec Capital, Enjin is on the verge of seeing a bull flag structure against Bitcoin following the breakout on Thursday. He shared the following. Despite the downside volatility, ENJ is still showcasing price strength confirmations at this level. Interesting to see if ENJ forms a bull flag around these levels, as price has been moving sideways along this local red support for weeks, as you can see right here on your screen. So if the price of ENJ can hold above the $2.50 support level, the probability of a broader rally would remain high in the near term. So there you have it. And before I break down our final story of the day, crypto traders should buy Ethereum over Bitcoin, according to billionaire Mark Cuban. But first, I want to remind you to smash that show more button right below this video in the description for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the crypto market. This goes for all 745 plus videos right here on my YouTube channel. Also some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including my daily letter, which goes out to over 30,000 subscribers every single day. To subscribe, visit letter.cryptonewsalerts.net. Also have a blog I update daily, which could be found at cryptonewsyes.com. Also be sure to smash that subscribe button right below this video in the description to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. You can also find me on all the major podcasting platforms, from Spotify, the home of the Joe Rogan Experience, to Apple's iTunes. You can also follow me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is Crypto News Yes. And for those of you active on Facebook, I do have a private crypto Facebook group entitled Crypto Alchemy. To join it, click this link, request to join. I'll be sure to plug you in. And for those of you active on Telegram, I do have a private crypto Telegram chat, which is uncensored. To join it, click this link. You'll automatically be added, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you personally on the inside. All right, now let's break down our final story of the day. Dallas Mavericks owner and Shark Tank star Mark Cuban says that Ethereum holds a distinct advantage over Bitcoin as a store of wealth. In a new interview on the Unchained podcast, Cuban asserts that Ethereum's smart contract functionality and its numerous use cases give it an edge over the top crypto asset by market cap. Quoting him right here, Bitcoin and Ethereum effectively are platforms that enable a lot to happen, but Bitcoin right now has really evolved to be primarily a store of value, and it's very difficult to use it for anything else. If you want, it's become digital gold. You can use it as a platform that enables other things, but it requires a whole lot more, right? It requires a wrapping or doing a variety of other things, and it acts more as collateral than anything else in order for it to gain additional utility. Whereas Ethereum, there's just a lot more built-in utility in its organic and native form, right? Just the ability to use smart contracts organically and natively is just a significant difference right now. That's not to say there aren't layer twos on Bitcoin that, create new value and create new opportunities, but you really have to work a lot harder on Bitcoin than you do on Ethereum. The Shark Tank star highlights that Ethereum's features allow the platform and asset to power a majority of the booming non-fungible tokens, better known as NFTs, which is edging towards mass adoption as demand for the unique digital assets grow and chart-topping musicians enter the market, such as The Weeknd and Tekashi 69. Can't believe I'm saying that dude's name. As these users enter the crypto sector by way of NFTs, Cuban points out that they will often have to interact with the Ethereum platform, quoting him right here, because people are using Ethereum to buy NFTs, to do more things, and because smart contracts just make it a little bit simpler to do development, and because we're looking at hopefully a shorter term evolution to Ethereum 2.0. And I know we've seen a lot of people saying that for a long time. I think you will see there's more reason to buy Ethereum right now beyond just being a store of value. So there you have it. Let me know if you agree or disagree with billionaire Mark Cuban. And to check out this entire interview on the Unchained podcast, check out the show notes below the video in the description. All right, now for a quick recap of what I covered with you right here in today's show. The Bitcoin price stalls as traders warn Bitcoin could dip lower than $55,000. I broke down the latest technical analysis from crypto trader Cantor and Clark, as well as Crypto Ed. I provided both the bearish and bullish scenarios. Also in today's show, I shared that crypto sentiment falls even as Bloomberg predicts Bitcoin will hit $400,000. I shared with you the highlights from this new Bloomberg report entitled Rising Bitcoin, Adoption Tide. And as the Bitcoin Archive points out from this report, Bitcoin on similar ground as the 55x gain in 2013 and 15x gain in 2017 to reach price extremes like those years in 2021, Bitcoin would approach $400,000. So there you have it. Also in today's show, I shared 3 reasons why the Enjin Coin price surged by now over 40% in the past 24 hours and why I'm so bullish on this NFT token. Also in today's show, I shared that crypto traders should buy Ethereum over Bitcoin, according to billionaire Mark Cuban. So where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go next? Let me know in the comments right down below. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto matrix. If you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button. That's right, and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And real quick before I go, in case you missed this live event with Tika Twari entitled Crypto's Next $1 Trillion Coin, do not worry. You can still check out the replay for a limited time. Tika picked Bitcoin back in 2016 when it was trading at $428, which went on to become the world's first $1 trillion crypto. In 2017, he picked XRP. In 2018, Binance Coin. And in 2019, Chainlink, all of which went on to become the best performing crypto assets of the year. So Tika has an incredible track record. He recommended ENJ. I listened, and now I have some tremendous gains, and I want to pass this along to you. To register for this limited time replay, click the link right down below. It'll take you here. Simply enter your best email address, then click the button that says sign me up, and it will redirect you to this page. Check it out. Enjoy. Cheers to the next $1 trillion coin, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.